You know that feeling, right? You're scrolling late at night and something just feels off. Like the internet you grew up with, that chaotic human place, it's just gone. Well, today we're going to perform an autopsy on the web itself. We're digging into a really chilling theory, one that says we might already be too late to save it.
Yeah, this question, it just cuts right to the bone, doesn't it? It's this deep, sinking fear that our digital world, what's basically our second home, is just an elaborate puppet show. And the really scary part? What if we can't even see the strings anymore? That's the horror we're about to unpack.
So, where do we even start this investigation? Well, the first piece of evidence, it's not data, it's a feeling. It's this shared creeping dread that the internet is just a hollowed-out echo of what it used to be.
Tell me if any of this sounds familiar. You're endlessly scrolling through feeds that all look eerily the same. You jump into a comment section and it's filled with these weirdly similar, almost robotic phrases. And then there's that deep, unsettling feeling in your gut that maybe, just maybe, you're the only real person in the room. Look, if you felt this, you're not alone. This isn't just in your head. It's a collective nightmare, the sense that we've lost something absolutely vital, that spark of real discovery, of actual human connection.
And this feeling, this widespread paranoia, it actually has a name. It's a theory that tries to make sense of this digital wasteland we're all wandering through.
So here it is. The theory suggests something truly chilling, that the internet you use every single day, it's not a human space anymore. It's become this incredibly sophisticated illusion, a digital world where most of the content, most of the comments, most of the interactions, they aren't from people. They're generated by bots and AI. It's a web that is, for all practical purposes, dead. Okay, so we've talked about the feeling. Now let's get to the facts. It's time to begin the autopsy, to look at the cold, hard evidence for this army of digital ghosts that's haunting every corner of the web.
Just look at this number, 49.6%. According to a 2024 report from Imperva, that's the percentage of all internet traffic that isn't human. Let that sink in for a second. Nearly half. That means for every real person online, there's a bot right alongside them, scraping our data, twisting conversations, and just filling the silence.
I mean, look at this. This is the tipping point. We are literally on a razor's edge. Automated traffic is about to officially outnumber human traffic. We're about to become the minority in a world we built.
And make no mistake, this bot traffic isn't just some invisible background static. No, it's actively creating the stuff we see every day. You know, those garbage, low-quality articles that clog up your search results? The thousands of fake reviews trying to sell your junk? It's even creating our culture. Remember those bizarre shrimp Jesus pictures that were all over Facebook? All AI. All pushed by algorithms. All part of this synthetic reality. And listen, this isn't just some fringe conspiracy theory from a dark corner of the internet. This is Google. Google themselves said this. The very architects of how we find things online are admitting that the web is flooded with content made for their machines, not for human beings. Not for you. This digital ghost army isn't just making annoying spam. It is actively warping our reality. Think about it. During huge events like the 2016 US election, almost 20% of the conversation on Twitter came from bots. After mass shootings, bot accounts swarmed the online discussion, pushing certain narratives, drowning out real voices, and completely distorting public perception. This is manufacturing consent on an industrial scale. It's terrifying. So the big question is, why? Why is this happening? Who actually benefits from a dead internet? Well, our autopsy reveals a motive that is brutally simple and just deeply, deeply cynical: money and control. The engine driving this whole nightmare has a name: algorithmic capitalism. And it's a pretty simple model, really. You are not the customer. Your attention is the product. And these platforms, they're not designed to help you discover things. They're designed to harvest your attention by any means necessary. The way the web is built today, it's not an accident.
It's a trap. And here's exactly how the trap works. It's a cold, calculated loop engineered for addiction. First, the infinite scroll, so you never have a reason to stop. Then the algorithmic feed, which only shows you what will keep you staring at the screen, not what's true or what actually matters. Then come the constant notifications, buzzing in your pocket, pulling you back in. And finally, the gamified likes and shares, giving you little dopamine hits to keep you hooked. It is a digital cage, and we are the lab rats inside it. And for what? For this. Just look at the money. For just 2 of these companies, we're talking over $200 billion in ad revenue in 1 year. This has nothing to do with connecting people. It's all about maximizing your dwell time. Every single second you're trapped inside their digital garden, that's another fraction of a cent in their pocket. Your humanity has become their profit margin. This line, it just says it all, doesn't it? It perfectly captures that complete loss of control. We like to think we're exploring, right? That we're choosing our own path online. But the reality is, we're livestock. We're being herded through these carefully built digital pens by invisible algorithmic sheepdogs, all pushing us toward a destination that someone else chose for us. Which brings us to the end of our autopsy. All the evidence is on the table. And now we have to face that final, absolutely terrifying question. What's the verdict? What's the cause of death for the soul of the internet? Just look at this. It's a tragedy. The promise was boundless discovery. The reality is a curated feed. The dream was human connection. What we got is an AI wasteland. Those incredible niche forms we loved, they're now corporate-owned walled gardens. And all that raw, grassroots creativity that made the early web so amazing, it's just algorithmically suppressed now, unless it makes the platform money.
So here it is, the final verdict from this autopsy. The internet as a wild, decentralized frontier for human expression, it's over. It's been fenced in, privatized, and turned into a corporate-owned farm. And we're not the farmers. Our attention is the crop being harvested. In this new world, authenticity is just another thing to be engineered. And spontaneity, well, that's a direct threat to the system.
So maybe the question was never if the internet is dead. All the evidence suggests its human heart stopped beating a long, long time ago. No, the real question, the one that should honestly keep you up at night, is this. In a world where we are being herded every minute of every day through a synthetic reality that was built only for profit, is there any way out? Or are we already trapped in here for good?